Navigating ISF Violation Appeals, Criteria and Strategies. Welcome back to our channel, where we discuss all things related to customs brokerage, customs bond, and international trade. In this video, we will focus on ISF, importer security filing, violation appeals and the criteria for assessment. Importers who face ISF violations have the right to appeal and present their case to Customs and Border Protection, CBP. Understanding the appeal process and the criteria for assessment is crucial for importers seeking to rectify their violations. So, let's dive into the details of ISF violation appeals and the criteria for assessment. ISF violations occur when an importer fails to comply with the requirements outlined by CBP for filing the importer security filing. This can involve missing or inaccurate information, late submission, or non-compliance with other ISF regulations. Right to appeal. Importers have the right to appeal a violation to CBP. The appeal process allows importers to present their case and provide additional information or documentation to support their claims. Notice of action. Upon identification of an ISF violation, CBP issues a notice of action to the importer. The NOA outlines the specific violations and provides instructions on how to appeal the decision. Timely appeal submission. Importers must submit their appeal within the timeframe specified in the NOA. Timely submission is essential to ensure that the appeal is considered by CBP. Content of the appeal. The appeal should contain a clear statement detailing the reasons for the appeal, including any factual or procedural errors, discrepancies in CBP's findings, or any other relevant information that supports the importer's case. Importers should provide any supporting documentation that substantiates their claims or disproves CBP's findings. This may include additional cargo information, invoices, bills of lading, or any other relevant documentation. Demonstrating corrective actions. Importers should outline any corrective actions taken to rectify the ISF violation and demonstrate their commitment to compliance going forward. This can include improvements to internal processes, training programs, or collaborations with customs brokers to ensure accurate and timely filing. Review and assessment criteria. CBP reviews ISF violation appeals based on specific criteria. The following factors are typically considered during the assessment process. Merit of the appeal. CBP assesses the validity and strength of the importer's arguments, supporting documentation, and any other relevant information provided. Compliance history. The importer's compliance history, including any prior violations or penalties, is taken into account during the assessment process. Factual accuracy. CBP evaluates the accuracy of the information provided in the initial ISF filing and subsequent appeal, comparing it to the applicable regulations and requirements. Cooperation and good faith efforts. CBP considers the importer's level of cooperation, willingness to rectify the violation, and efforts made to comply with ISF regulations. Previous violation remediation. If the importer has previously addressed and resolved ISF violations, this may be considered as a positive factor in the assessment process. CBP decision. CBP reviews the importer's appeal, supporting documentation, and other relevant factors before making a decision. The decision may involve confirming the violation, revising penalties, or possibly overturning the violation if the appeal is deemed successful. Importers facing complex ISF violation appeals may choose to seek legal assistance. Customs attorneys or trade compliance professionals can provide guidance and expertise in navigating the appeal process and presenting a strong case to CBP. Transparency and communication. Throughout the appeal process, importers should maintain open lines of communication with CBP. It is essential to respond promptly to any requests for additional information, clarification, or updates related to the appeal. Acceptance of decision. Once CBP reaches a decision, importers should carefully review and accept the decision, even if the appeal is unsuccessful. Accepting the decision allows importers to take appropriate steps to ensure compliance and avoid further penalties or violations. Potential future compliance audits. Importers with a history of ISF violations may be subject to compliance audits by CBP. It is essential to maintain accurate records, improve internal processes, and prioritize compliance to reduce the risk of future violations. Working with experienced customs brokers, Partnering with licensed customs brokers who have expertise in ISF requirements can significantly support importers in maintaining compliance and reducing the risk of future violations. Building a culture of compliance. Importers should foster a culture of compliance within their organization, emphasizing the importance of adhering to ISF regulations and taking proactive measures to avoid violations. Lessons learned and future compliance. Importers should learn from previous ISF violations and implement measures to prevent similar occurrences in the future. Regular reviews of ISF processes, ongoing training, and compliance assessments can help importers maintain a strong compliance posture. Understanding ISF violation appeals and the criteria for assessment is crucial for importers seeking to rectify violations and ensure compliance with CBP regulations. By following the appeal process, providing supporting documentation, and addressing the assessment criteria, importers can present a strong case to CBP. It is essential to continuously improve compliance practices, work with experienced customs brokers, and build a culture of compliance within the organization. Thank you for watching this video on ISF violation appeals and the criteria for assessment. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more informative content on customs brokerage and international trade. Stay tuned for our upcoming videos.